Ragnite, a mysterious ore that emits an azure glow. It contains a magical energy known as mana. Its discovery brought prosperity to the masses, thanks to a select few who could wield its power through alchemy. In due time, the mana engine, an alchemic device that uses ragnite as fuel, was invented in Europa. The processing of mana itself became an industry, allowing the masses to access alchemy and sparking a revolution. This azure revolution transformed Europa. As the demand for ragnite grew, so too did the conflict between countries. Thus began the Age of Imperialism, in which countries would expand their borders through aggressive military action. The revolution transformed mankind's history into one of endless war over the azure mineral. The Kingdom of Jutland, September 15th, 1954, EC. On this day 100 years ago, the European Liberation War that shook the country came to an end. Elsinore, the capital of Jutland, is lively in celebration for the centennial anniversary of the country's freedom. Meanwhile, in a grove far away from the bustling city, two people from the Institute of Alchemy stand before a grave.
I'd like to know the truth, Professor.
The truth? What of?
I've been researching the Liberation War for a long time, and after going through the records, I've begun to have some doubts. Like, did the traitors really commit treason?
The Elsinore trials have ruled it as such. The history books paint a similar picture, too.
I've seen the court records written by Lord Donovan Lindegard. The 5 traitors conspired to thrust Jutland into war for self-interest. They incited the citizenry to rise up, leading to the death of thousands. But is it even possible to start a war through personal greed alone? That conflict is now referred to as the Liberation War. The name speaks for itself. Doesn't the country as we know it exist exactly because they rose to action? Professor, you come from a line of instructors that spans 5 generations, all of whom taught at the Institute. And the time of your great-great-grandmother's tenure is of particular interest. I've heard that Princess Ophelia and the leader of the traitors, Amlet Gronkair, were classmates and her pupils. Have you heard anything from your family about that period? How did the traitors feel? What did they think? Or why did they lead this country down the path of war? If there's some hidden truth, we should share it with the world. I've looked through a lot of historical documents and research papers regarding the traitors. I've reviewed historical facts and researched them time and again. And I've concluded that there's an important fact that remains hidden about the traitors.
And that would be?
I haven't gotten that far yet. Still, I don't believe that the traitors started a war for selfish reasons. Jutland won the war and underwent a massive growth. The fact that they laid the foundation for it should be ample reason why we shouldn't think of them as criminals. If I may be so bold, I even think the honor of those 5 should be restored.
That is quite a bold notion. There's no need to restore their honor.
Then do you accept the contents of that trial, Professor?
They didn't want to restore their honor. They wanted to watch over this area. That was their only request.
Huh?
It was for that reason they accepted the brand of traitor and the penalty of death that accompanied it. Their only wish was for all 5 of them to rest here in this land. Still, the people couldn't forgive them.
But it's clear that their request has been granted. Why is that?
It was done out of love, a complex one at that.
You have heard something then, haven't you? Please, you have to tell me, Professor.
Very well. What I'm about to discuss, as you've surmised, this is a truth that's been passed down by my family, starting with my great-great-grandmother. Listen to it in its entirety, and then decide for yourself if this is a tale that should be shared with the world. October 4th, 1853, EC. The region of Molde, where we stand now, became the first battleground in the war between Jutland and Ruse. Jutland's anti-Valkyria squad challenged the Ruzi Empire. They were known as the Vannergund, and their commanding officer, Amlet Gronkair, was one of the traitors.
Hey, Helena. That racket you've been making is getting on my nerves.
Huh? I'm just, trembling with excitement.
Looks like we've got a tough one over here. I expect great things from you, Private Anderson.
You can count on me.
I must be excited too. That's why I can't stop trembling.
You're just scared.
You're right.
You ought to be following my example, little boy Bloom. I am the very paragon of vitality, vivacity, and virility.
I'm surrounded by children. War's about to break out and you act as if you don't have a care in the world.
Excuse me? Miss Bridget, surely you're not including me with the rest of this ragtag rabble.
You're the brattiest one here, Isaac.
You're quiet as always, Tilda.
You're pretty calm yourself, Bridget, even though the enemy's practically within reach.
That I am. Strangely so. Once the battle starts, though, who knows what'll happen. I've been waiting for the day to take revenge on the Empire. I'll give no quarter.
Well, we have been pushed around a lot by the Rucks. Everyone has some grudge against them, big or small.
The old lady down the street from us died the other day. They couldn't find any medicine for her in time.
She was so nice.
God, this is unacceptable.
As if we'll let an economic blockade kill us. If we're gonna die, we'll go out with a bang.
Just so. "'Twas to save my people from such a regrettable fate, so far as I am able, that I have taken up the sword alongside you. We must break free from the clutches of imperialism and put an end to this unjustly imposed embargo. Amlet Gronkair.
Yes?
I must say, I truly am glad to have joined this unit, for it has attuned me more closely to the will of my people.
Lieutenant Villefort.
Yes, sir.
Have the princess stand down.
Beg pardon? I still have matters to discuss with you.
I don't.
Must you always speak so obstinately? Even to your...
Come, Your Highness.
Godot?
Princess, when your commanding officer says stand down, you stand down. You're not students anymore.
Helena!
Aw, come on! Fifi's just trying her bestest, you know?
You always take the princess's side, Sarah. Why don't you become her handmaiden?
How rude! What's with the attitude?
Doesn't seem like they've bolstered their numbers nearly as much as the report indicated. Even if they had, we have our orders.
Of course.
Watch over the princess.
Understood.
Sorry for the delay, Lieutenant Gronkair.
It started.
Sir, His Majesty decreed at 0752 to all citizens of Jutland the annulment of our alliance with the Ruzi Empire. He has declared we're entering a state of war against them.
Anti-Valkyria squad, prepare to commence operation. Our objective is to seize the outpost and take back our land from the Empire.
Everyone, please, lend me your ears. This is not just a battle, but the dawn of a war for our people's independence. May the blood of our own go unshed. And may we bring victory to Jutland, our country and home.
Jutland back then was in a state of poverty. The Ruzi Empire, who is in a long-standing alliance with our country, approached the other major powers of the world. Together, they launched a year-long economic embargo, which would later be known as the BRFH blockade.
BRFH. Brenland, Ruse, Frank, Habstria. Those four powerful empires had ceased all trade and commerce with our country. With the blockade in place, the livelihood of the Judish populace was strained by a lack of resources. Jutland went to war under those circumstances.
Let's go. All right. Let's do this!
I swear I'm not...
No match for us.
Let's
end this! Who's next?
Let's begin the lesson.
I swear I...
Watch out, this'll be easy!
Won't go easy. Out of my way,
Who's
Rock.
next?
Good! Let's go all out!
Who's next?
Didn't have what it takes.
I swear
Didn't have
I'm
what
not...
it takes.
Let's begin the lesson.
Who's next?
Finally, they bring out the big guns.
The enemy forces are slow to react. I wonder if they're still half asleep.
Private Helena Anderson, ready for action!
Take it down!
Seems they don't know their place.
End this!
This'll be a good one.
Won't go easy.
Watch out, it's hot!
Watch this!
I got it!
Burn them all! Who's next?
Let's go all out!
All right.
Try this on for size!
All right.
Our tank! It's out of commission!
Where the hell are they coming from?
So they've finally taken the bait. Runner, send word to the motherland. Everything's proceeding according to His Imperial Majesty's designs.
There are several opinions about how the war started. One theory is that a desperate Jutland finally decided to mobilize, similar to a cornered animal. Another, that Jutland preemptively attacked due to intel that the Ruzi Empire was launching an armed invasion.
Please do not worry for my sake. Am I not a soldier too? I can see to my own safety.
Princess Ophelia. How audaciously admirable.
But, Fifi, you're still royalty, aren't ya? No princess left behind, says I. And no soldier, too.
Guarding your highness is an order from our commanding officer. You can leave your protection to us.
Nay. Surely that would ill serve us all.
It's over.
You mean... he's dead?
Hey, you alright there?
I'm still so inexperienced. But I can survive. Nay, I must. For my country, I will.
Fifi!
Your Highness, wait! Stand back, Your Highness.
I'm quite all right. I can still fight.
Pay is ours!
Pardon me!
Well, next!
Terribly sorry.
Oopsies!
I'm
Power
with you.
comes from within.
Oh, water! Turn the tides! Yeah!
Swear on my soul!
Take it all away! Ding, ding! Hi, yeah!
The fruits of our labor, yes?
Can you stand? Princess, can you stand?
Yes.
There a problem, Godot?
No. The princess just won her first fight is all.
You okay there, Fifi? You look even paler than usual.
But of course, she's killed a man with her own 2 hands. Such is the way of war. However, if you intend to follow us further, you must grow inured to death, a friend as well as foe.
You really need to learn how to read the mood. Still, what you're saying is correct. For once. Your Highness, it's wonderful that you volunteered for your country. But if I may be frank, you're a liability. No matter how compatible you are with Ragnite, that has no bearing on your qualifications to be a soldier in the field. At this rate, someone will die protecting you.
Everyone, I apologize for this disturbance. I am quite all right now. I'm fine. Please forgive my lapse in judgment. Rest assured it will be my last.
Fifi.
Amlet. I defer to your authority. Please grant me leave to continue fulfilling my soldierly duties.
You got this?
Yes, sir.
Then prove it. That work for the rest of you? We've taken care of most of their monotech, so let's finish this.
Even my king father has never experienced the likes of this.
And this is true.
I am the princess. I am a soldier. Defender of the people, protector of the realm.
All right.
Together!
Out of my way! All right.
I am far too lordly to lose.
Who's next?
Over and done.
I did it, Helena! Let's end this!
Who's next? Who's next?
Not so fast.
I did it, Helena!
Who's next? Who's next?
Over and done.
That's the enemy? What a nightmare. To think my unit's been routed by such paltry numbers. They don't even amount to a single platoon.
This looks like something out of a bad dream.
Such heavy mono weaponry exists.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, right? Right?
I'll take it on. Bring it!
Amlet!
Balthus. Target the tank and take it down.
Constant
Engaging
vigilance!
Empire's might!
Constant reinforcements! Take this! Let's end this! Keep an eye on it!
In the name of Jutland, this stinks!
Take this! On surge.
Got a bad feeling! Come on, let's play!
Keep an eye on them. This way. Wipe them out!
Got a bad
Ready? What are you looking at?
Look what I can do! In the name of Jutland!
Honest. This'll do it.
Taste my blade! I had a bad feeling! Constant vigilance!
Keep an eye on them.
Bad feeling.
Keep an eye on them.
Constant vigilance! This will be a cakewalk!
Keep an eye on them.
Constant vigilance! Let me your ears!
Yep, let's go. I had a bad feeling.
Constant vigilance!
Accept your fate!
Evasive action! Evasive action! Evasive
Keep an eye
action!
on them. Burn them all! Keep your guard up.
Let us dance!
Damaged.
In the name of Jutland!
Honest.
Taste my blade!
Keep an eye on
Your
them.
fate!
Burn them all!
Now or never.
Damaged.
Reinforcements! Constant vigilance!
Keep your guard up.
Taste my
A
blade!
worthy opponent.
Say your prayers, Judas scum! Die!
Honest. It's damaged.
Say your
Constant
prayers,
vigilance!
Judas scum!
This'll do it. Honest.
Haven't hit my prime yet. Haven't hit my prime yet, you know.
We did it!
'Twas a smashing success. Well done, me.
Hey, they're running away!
Don't bother. The rear guard will take care of it.
True. Our mission is to gain control of the area. Suffice it to say, we've accomplished just that.
Commander!
What just happened?
The hell's he doing now?
First Sergeant Ramadal, you're in command. I'm going after him.
I am coming with you.
Damn it all! His Majesty will never forgive me for this humiliation.
Your Excellency! The enemy!
Ah! What the hell? Wait, you're the... You fool! Do you have any idea what you're doing? You have brought the wrath of the entire Ruzi Empire upon you!
Where's Maria?
What?
I know exactly what I'm doing. You're Balthus Greppenberg, one of Ruse's 4 Grand Generals. We knew you'd be here. It's why we planned this op. To kill you.
Me? Ha! Well, I do feel honored. But if you kill me now, your last chance at brokering a peace dies with me. Or do you really plan to take my life, even if it drags your whole country into war? Have you lost your mind?
I won't ask you again. Where is Miss Maria? 10 years ago, you and your Emperor came here, to Molda. I know you took her. You took her. And you...
Holy shit! Are you serious? All this over one woman? Do you realize just how many people are going to die because of you? Ah, but you do know, don't you? You're a piece of work. You're completely insane!
You don't even remember.
That's right. You wanted to know about your little wench. Maria. Maria, huh? If I recall, one of my mistresses. She was a real nympho, that one. She was a hell of a slut.
That's fine. It doesn't matter anyhow. I remember. I'll never forget what you Rux did to us.
What were you just talking about?
That was their commander.
Our mission was to capture the base. We had already won. Yet you killed this man. In cold blood. He was a Grand General, yes, but by what right did you take his life? Answer me, Amlet Grunkhair. Huh? Amlet!
Good work, Am.
Confirm it once more. Is it true that Jutland has attacked?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Wonderful. We can finally deal with the Jutes as we please.
And Balthus?
He was preparing to engage the enemy when we left. I believe we should get more information soon.
Your Majesty, forgive my intrusion, sire.
If it isn't the envoy.
Hail, Emperor Claudius, and well met. I, Lord Donovan Lindegard of Jutland, hope to find you in good health.
What is it? You seem in great haste.
Moments ago, I received grave tidings. The alliance between our nations has been severed by a declaration of war.
We already have knowledge of this news.
Indeed? As expected of His Majesty.
Our Empire's treasured outpost was attacked.
Can it be? That once contested land was a symbol of peace.
Correct. We shall, therefore, answer the kingdom in kind.
Words can't convey my regret. As a diplomat, my purpose is to build a bridge between our countries, a bridge now burnt. My labors to subdue talk of war, so that not a drop of Judish blood must spill. One foolish act brings it all to naught. Since it has come to this, I will return at once and put an end to this wretched war.
Your path shall be a harrowed one. Begone.
Thank you for your leave, sire. Now I must hurry back home. Farewell.
We now at last have cause to strike at Jutland.
Our forces await your orders, sire.
It is reported that the news of Balthus's death reached the Empire after Lord Lindegard returned to his country.
Extra! Extra! Read all about it!
News that the country had reclaimed territory brought joy to the normally quiet lives of its citizens. However, This uplifting atmosphere and the events that led to the war were carefully constructed by the 5 traitors.
Yo! Look who's here! Today's MVP.
Just like old times. AM?
Yeah, hasn't changed a bit.
Well, shall we begin?
It's good to be back in our palace.
To today's victory.
Cheers! Ah, delish. Nothing like good wine and great company. Just like I keep telling you guys, Lady Luck is on our side.
I was wrong, Am. Like you and Saul said, war's our best bet.
The public supports the war, and the opposing factions are being pushed back. Things have been set into motion.
Right. No stopping now. Balthus didn't remember what he did to us.
What?
Hey, you're joking, right? After the shit he pulled?
That can't be. He killed so many people. How could anyone forget so much bloodshed?
It simply shows that a small incident like that was an everyday occurrence for them.
Whoa, the hell you mean small incident?
Still, we've accomplished one part of our revenge. There is something that bothers me, though, Am.
What's that?
One squad member and the princess showed up, didn't they? After you killed Balthus?
Seriously?
Yeah.
So they saw you?
It's nothing to worry about. They saw me kill an enemy general, nothing more.
Then I guess that's fine.
Keep an eye on them, just in case.
Sure.
Anyway, that's 1 down, 4 to go.
Let's make full use of the coming winter for this war. We'll advance on Ruse's capital and take revenge on the Emperor. Maria should be with him.
And that's why we need to save her.
Hell yeah! I can't wait to see her again.
By the way, Hamlet, have you heard already?
What about?
Your rank. You're being promoted to captain.
First Lieutenant Amlet Gronkair, in light of your faithful service, I hereby promote you to the rank of Captain.
Your Majesty.
You also have my gratitude for bringing my daughter safely home. Prithee, was she a burden to the operation?
No, sire. Princess Ophelia showed great bravery on the battlefield.
Oh, is that so? Good. Very good. Loyal subjects, you have served your country well. That province once belonged to the kingdom. Reclaiming it is a benefit to us all, and a change for the better. There may be hard times ahead, but I have hope that our nation will continue to progress forward. Warriors of Vanergand, keep the light of Jutland bright!
Father, I wish to say something as well. My beloved people of Jutland, For the first time in my life, my mettle was tempered in the flames of battle. It was an experience I can scarcely put into words. Only by reminding myself of why we fought did I survive. 'Twas for you that my countrymen achieved this victory. My eyes have been opened to the horrors of war. But we have languished under the Emperor's embargo for far too long. No longer could I stand idly by watching our kingdom lapse deeper into exhausting destitution. Thus, I chose to act and put myself in the front lines. I will continue to fight for Jutland, my beloved country. But for that to happen, we need the help of our military. Our parliament uniting the people. Our proletariat supporting the industry. Our press giving voice to the populace. And all the citizens of the nation working together till the end of the war and the prosperity of Jutland. I will keep fighting at the vanguard, dreaming of that day.
Nice speech, Princess. That's easier dreamt than done.
Yes, but her presence alone will help sway the public in favor of the war.
Your Highness.
Godot?
Why, look who it is. Good day to you.
Of course you're here.
My, aren't you saucy? I am the princess's lady-in-waiting, after all.
Is something the matter, Godot?
Princess, might I have a word with you? In private.
I'd advise against that, milady. He may be my older brother, but to hold privy council alone with a man? Oh, the scandal.
Please, Miss Ophelia.
Excuse us, Miranda.
Oh, you don't need to apologize to me. This would-be Romeo is the one overstepping his bounds. Besides, I'm only pulling his leg.
Just go. My time is very limited.
Yes, yes.
Princess, about Amlet.
Did you learn something?
Not a great deal, I'm afraid. All I could learn about his life before the Institute is that his adopted parents passed away. Nothing more. He has no past.
What do you suppose that means?
When he struck down Balthus, he said, "I'll never forget what you Ruks did to us." He's hiding something. Of this I am certain. And I fear whatever that may be will betray us all. I'm sure further investigation will yield the truth. I'll continue looking into him. Good day, Princess.
Amlet. Who are you, really?
Bring you news of weal or woe?
Brenlin's unit has been decimated. Everything is as you have commanded.
Good. On to the next step, Reaper.
Next is Ipsaria.
The Ragnite capital of the world. Sounds like fun, yeah?
Ipsaria was once the leading country in Ragnite production for Europa. Originally, Ruse was lacking in both natural resources and national power, not unlike Jutland. But after seizing Ipsaria, Ruse exploited those resources to become a global power while toying with the existing ones. In a manner of speaking, Ipsaria is the heart of the Ruse Empire. We will have Jutland take it. Our presently destitute country should be rejuvenated by gaining control of the Ragnite.
Which in turn means weakening Ruse.
You magnificent bastard.
Look who's talking. Have you seen your suit?
Once we get our hands on all that Ragnite, my company's net worth is gonna skyrocket.
You wouldn't be the only one to profit. If current issues like inflation or supply shortages are resolved, naturally...
The people of Jutland will see the war as a success, just like we want.
Violet, are any Grand Generals stationed in Ipsaria?
Nope.
And how do the people of Ipsaria feel about Ruse's occupation?
To hear my business partners tell it, they don't think too kindly of their Imperial occupiers. After Ruse invaded and took control, the Emperor didn't waste any time cleaning house. Executed the entire royal family along with any loyalists.
That sounds like something Claudius would do.
Still, the effect was instantaneous. There are hardly any dissenting opinions against Ruse there since they fear military oppression.
Doesn't mean their dissatisfaction isn't simmering under the surface. Guess that's where I come in. Got it. We'll distribute an anonymous flyer. A manifesto from resistance forces trying to shed a light on Ruse's crimes and restore honor to their late king.
Straight up sedition. And I thought I was the bastard here.
I take that as a compliment.
Stir up Ipsaria and lay the groundwork, making them more accepting of Jutland. It's a solid idea.
You can leave the distribution of the flyers to me.
Please continue the operation within Jutland as well.
More rabble-rousing? We already threw fuel on that fire.
We'll do it as much as we can. A war effort's only as strong as the citizens who support it.
Precisely. Amlet, make sure to pay attention to the citizens when you walk around town. We can gauge public opinion toward the war by their attitude toward the commander of the elite unit. And again, be amicable.
That's rich, coming from you.
Got it.
Good. That concludes today's agenda.
Well then, meeting adjourned.
It's about to get real busy around here.
It's a beautiful sunset. We can't help but come here, can we? This used to be our favorite spot.
Yeah.
I have an idea, Am. What do you say we go grab a drink afterward?
I'd rather just get back to headquarters.
Oh, come on. A few rounds wouldn't hurt.
We don't need anyone getting suspicious of me. Besides, I need to put together a plan to free Ipsaria.
What an annoyingly flawless response. Well, come join me next time. We haven't gone drinking in a while with just the two of us. Even you need to unwind at some point.
Sure.
I'll hold you to it. You just gave me your word. You're a rare breed of man, Am. The kind that doesn't pass out when they go drinking with me. I won't let you get away so easily. Well then, I'll see you around.
All right, everyone, let's head back home.
How far did we get? Oh, it seems a letter has arrived. Knowledge will help you grow. You're quite studious. How splendid.
As head of the Judish royal family, I have an announcement to all citizens of this beautiful nation. Our country's history is a rich one, having been passed down through generations from the time of its first blessed king. But a piece of that history, the lovely Molda, was unjustly taken by the Ruzi Empire. What's more, these lands of plenty are the target of Ruz's plot to cut us off from the resources that are our right. Now, as you know, I value peace and friendship above all. The Crown made its utmost effort to properly resolve this situation through sincere action and earnest negotiation. Yet, the severity of this crisis has only escalated, and the people have begun to cry out for mercy. Considering these facts, I grow ashamed of my unworthiness. And so, the Kingdom of Jutland has decided to show its strength by standing against the schemes of imperial tyranny. Therefore, I hereby declare war on the Ruzi Empire.
There's much we can learn by revisiting the past. Vannergund, a mythical beast in the form of a monstrous wolf. The anti-Valkyria squad, an elite unit within the Jutland army, was crowned with this ferocious moniker. They were heroes in the European Liberation War. But let me share with you the untold story of this unit's founding.
The world power's restrictions grow harsher with each day. Parliament and my King Father alike are sitting on their hands, while their wrist-wringing diplomats negotiate. But now is the time for our country to rise and fight back.
Your Highness, the safety of His Royal Majesty's subjects is first and foremost on his mind.
I understand that. But defending our lives at the cost of our livelihoods is a poor form of protection indeed. Our imported Ragnite supply is dwindling, and the people are suffering for it. If we do not act, Jutland will lose the strength to stand. And that, I fear, is precisely what Ruse wants. Weakening Jutland as if pouring poison down our ears, while whispering honeyed lies into those of the major powers. I cannot sit idly by as this kingdom dies a creeping death. And yet, I am powerless to stop it. It vexes me so.
Lady.
Pardon me. Parliament is starting to lean toward war, Your Highness.
I beg your pardon? Why now, after resisting it for so long?
Many of the younger politicians have rallied together in support, and it's spilled beyond Parliament. A pro-war article has grown quite popular, shifting public opinion on the matter. Even the military's begun collecting intel on the other world powers. It would seem a coordinated effort is being made to reshape Jutland's future. I believe Lieutenant Gronkair is part of this cabal.
Gronkair? You mean Amlet?
He's pushing to form an anti-Valkyria squad.
Pardon?
A specialized team trained to combat Ruse's Valkyria. Elite soldiers with exceptional skills, complemented by the most advanced Ragnite weapons available. They intend to train people with a high Ragnite aptitude, regardless of status or experience, to wield these weapons. Amlet Gronkair wants to join the team himself. Considering his rank and Ragnite aptitude, he'll likely be appointed as the squad's commanding officer. Given that he was a schoolmate of yours, Princess, I thought this might interest you.
Imagine him taking initiative for once. Oh heavens, how foolish I have been. Here I was worrying about what I can do rather than doing, while my subjects are already standing up for themselves. Has the commission of this unit already been approved?
No, there's been some resistance from the moderates.
Princess. Godot, Miranda, please get ready. We will be departing soon. To Parliament!
Ophelia spoke to Jutland's parliament in favor of the war effort. The young princess's sincere voice spurred public opinion, and support for the anti-war movement grew less and less. And so, the monarchy officially declared war at long last and approved the creation of Vannergund.
Second Lieutenant Amlet Gronkair, in view of the upcoming battle with Ruse, I hereby promote you to First Lieutenant. Furthermore, you are appointed henceforth as the commanding officer of the Anti-Valkyria Squad, effective immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty.
This unit's founding was made possible by my daughter's call to action, though it was you who first lobbied for it, yes?
Yes, I'm grateful for Princess Ophelia's support. The citizens of Jutland have long suffered under Ruse's cruelty. Expecting someone else to come along and solve our problems simply isn't an option. Waiting, we realized, won't save lives. I thank your Majesty and Princess Ophelia for giving us this opportunity to serve our country.
I hold your patriotism in high regard. Now, go forth. What a gifted young man. His valiant spirit is invigorating. I am proud to see Jutland has a hero in its time of need. Men like him were made to light their nation's darkest hour.
Just so, Father.
Ophelia, my dear daughter, you may laugh at a foolish old man's fears, but even now my soul is filled with doubt. Was declaring war truly the right course of action? Am I not sending these young men with promising futures to their deaths?
Father, your kind heart has been a blessing to our land, but you must trade the banner of peace for the sword of war. Jutland needs more heroes.
Nevertheless,
should your Majesty allow, I wish to become one as well.
Whatever do you mean, my child?
I would like for you to hear one last plea.
To form the anti-Valkyria squad, drafted citizens with high Ragnite aptitude were identified from their physical exams.
Ha! 'Tis only logical that I be asked to join an elite team. Among the noble houses, it was well known that no man is better at handling Ragnite, or ladies for that matter. You'll all soon learn what it means to be physically, mentally, and socially outclassed. You're welcome.
I was an engineer before the draft. Nice to meet you.
I design mana stuff. Anyway, are the weapons done? I told him to make mine cute.
Me? I've been away from the military for a while now, but I ended up being called back. I thought I'd be returning to a dingy troop full of men, but I'm more than happy to see lots of beauties in our ranks. Look forward to working with you.
In addition, sentiment in favor of the war had grown throughout the country, and many volunteered to enlist.
I'm a former teacher. I volunteered to protect my homeland. For the children who will one day inherit Jutland, I'll give my all in eradicating the Ruck threat.
I used to be part of the main force, but I heard that the latest weaponry will be provided to the anti-Valkyria squad. If we're going all out at Ruse anyway, I want to do it with a bang.
Hi! Thanks for waiting. Helena Anderson, and this here's Bloom Thompson. We elected the chance to put those Rucks in their place.
Maybe you shouldn't say that kind of stuff to our superiors, Helena.
Lighten up, Bloom! You're a soldier now! Act like one! Just point me in the direction of the enemy. Let me at him! Wow, she's ready to throw down!
Me oh my, the proletariat is such a pugilistic pack. Don't get your bodies in a bunch over me, my lowborn beauty.
Big talk. But can you back it up? Let's see if you can even throw down with the toughest commoner around.
The toughest commoner?
Isn't this unit a little too chipper?
Like being back in school.
Well, it never hurts to be energetic.
Heads up. The commanding officer has arrived.
Good. You're all here. From today forward, you are all members of Jutland's new anti-Valkyria squad, Vannergund. I expect each of you to give us everything you've got in order to protect this country. We need to be ready for anything, so let's begin training immediately. That's all for now. Ophelia?
I shall be joining your noble endeavor.
Is this a joke? The front line is no place for a princess.
My King Father has been convinced otherwise, as he can avow.
I am Lieutenant Villefort, Godot Villefort. As per the King's request, I will be joining the squad and accompanying the Princess. I shall serve as Commander Amlet's adjutant and Princess Ophelia's bodyguard.
Ophelia,
Absolutely not.
I haven't even said anything yet.
Your countenance says it all. Save your objections, for I have already made up my mind. 'Twas I who enjoined Parliament to form this unit. How can I hide behind palace walls while sending you to war? You said so yourself, Amlet Grancaire. Waiting saves no one. If sacrifices must be made to relieve my people's suffering, then surely I ought to offer more than my prayers. So far as I am able, I will fight to protect my subjects.
Is she serious?
This might be a more difficult mission than I thought.
November 6, 1852 EC. They were the fangs of Jutland and the traitor's honed blade to challenge the Valkyria. This was how the Anti-Valkyria Squad came to be. Their achievements are as written in many biographies and books detailing the history of the war. There's much we can learn by revisiting the past.
That's all for today's training. When you get back to HQ, be sure to inspect your equipment.
Hey, whose stomach is growling?
Jeez, someone here is far too lax.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, it was Fifi.
Such a shameful display. Ever so sorry.
Princess!
Did she just collapse in hunger?
Are you serious? Stand back, all of you! Give her room!
Huh? What the deuce are you?
Fifi?
Is that coming from her stomach?
It's happening again.
What do you mean, again? Princess!
Whenever Ophelia gets too hungry, she loses control.
In all my time as her bodyguard, I've never seen her like this.
Something tells me she's never gone hungry in the palace. Since joining the military, she must have started rationing her meals like a normal soldier would. But now she's at her limit.
It looks like she's in pain.
She must be holding it back by sheer force of will. But the moment she loses control, she'll go on a rampage. This happened more than once back at the Institute.
Captain Grancaire is trembling. Just what kind of hell did he see?
I need to do something, now. Wait here with Ophelia. If it starts, do whatever it takes to stop her.
Where are you going? What are we supposed to do now?
Odds bodkin! Running away without a word? That is why commoners make me so... That's why I can't stand him!
Why don't you give her some of your bread rations, Helena? Maybe that'll tide her over.
Good idea. Here, Princess, eat up.
No, don't!
What the? Why is she in more pain?
Idiot. You'll only provoke an empty stomach when you feed it partially. That only made her hungrier.
What do we do? What do we do?
I guess we just wait for the captain.
I wonder what he plans to do.
My apologies. We just sold out a few minutes ago.
Well, can't you make some more?
I'm afraid not. Already cleaned out the oven for the day.
Please, I have to have it.
Sorry, mister. No can do. She's starting to move.
Is this it?
The captain said to stop her no matter what. I know. Let's talk about all the good times we've shared.
I see. Appeal to her reason with the memories we've shared together. Okay. Remember that time we went toe-to-toe in a pastry-eating contest at my cafe, Princess?
Fifi, think about the first time we had tea and cake.
Do you recall how I asked you out to dine in some fine meats, Princess?
The milk we had after training sure hit the spot, right?
Hey, don't all those memories involve food? Everything you've just said is having the opposite effect.
But we all bonded with Fifi by watching her chow down.
Those sounds aren't normal. Things are looking grim, First Sergeant.
Whatever you're doing, Captain, make it quick.
Please, I'm begging you. Isn't there something you can do?
Don't be unreasonable. Can't you come back tomorrow?
No, she needs it now.
Then why don't you go to a different restaurant?
It has to be from here. Please. I'll do anything.
What is this? I don't even...
Oh, I know. Hey, remember how we really got into our chat about those impromptu gourmet dishes you can get at camp?
Or when I talked about how the main force's provisions were terrible, Your Highness reassessed the military's policies. I was so touched.
Remember eating snacks together at night? Keeping it a secret from Godot and Bridget?
One time you sent a lot of snacks to my students.
Hey, your stories are all about food too.
You better get back fast, Captain!
I already told you, my hands are tied. Get out of here, you...
Now hold on there.
Boss.
I heard what's going on. I remember you, Sonny. You used to come here all the time. You were still a student. There's some reason for all this ruckus?
Well, it is what it is. Fire up the oven.
What? Are you serious?
If it's gotta be us, it's gotta be us. Let's get cooking.
Thank you. I mean your debt.
What do we do? The princess's stomach hasn't settled down at all. At this rate, the rampage...
Princess, stop! I've never felt so powerless as your bodyguard. I can't even feed you when you need it most. Please, Your Highness, hold yourself together. Please!
Good, dough.
She's coming too.
Fifi?
She looks even more famished. Is she going to make it?
Maybe she held out for as long as she could.
Oh no!
It is fine. 'Tis better than causing everyone trouble.
No trouble! Being a little piggy's what makes you special. I love the face you make when you pork out in a tasty treat.
Yeah, that's right. You eat things so cheerfully.
When Your Highness eats food so happily, you seem like a normal girl. Before I realized it, I felt closer to you.
Let's eat delicious dishes together again! Fifi!
Yes, let us eat, everyone.
Fifi!
This can't be happening.
Sorry I took so long.
Captain, Fifi's Fifi's!
Is that a kebab?
You took all this time and only brought back a kebab? There's no way the void in her stomach can be filled by a...
Wait, I'm sure the captain knows what he's doing.
Delicious.
She's alive again! Fifi!
Captain, what is in that kebab? How could it possibly fill her up from just one bite?
That's Ophelia's favorite food, since her institute days.
And like Gronk here. What are you eating there all by yourself?
It's a kebab.
Kebab?
It's just meat wrapped in pita. Nothing special.
On the contrary, 'tis the first time I have heard of it.
You want some?
My, are you positive? Thank you. Delicious.
It's cheap eats. I'm sure you've had much better back in the palace.
Nay, I say, never have I tasted a delicacy so divine.
Ever since, the kebab's the only thing that stops her rampages. I guess she really liked it.
I didn't know she had a favorite food. Is that where you went, Captain? To buy this?
Yeah. For whatever reason, it has to be a kebab from the same place I got them back in school. Had to get the manager to jump through hoops for this.
I can't believe it.
Everyone, I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I caused so much trouble.
No worries. At least you're okay now.
Yeah, and don't push yourself so hard. If you're hungry, just tell us, okay?
But of course, I shall remember everyone's kind words for the rest of my days.
Well, now that that's settled, why don't we go to Cafe Anderson? After all this craziness, I'm hungry too.
Don't even think about going on a rampage, got it?
I won't.
It seems I've caused you trouble again, Amlet. My apologies. I did try to be careful after we graduated.
I'm used to it. I just can't believe that's still your favorite food. You're an odd woman.
What can I say? The kebab you fed me truly was that tasty.
Hey, Ophelia.
Hmm?
You got some on your mouth.
Oh my, thank you.
I told you before, you gotta keep your appearance up. You're a princess after all.
Honestly, those two.
Good grief.
It's so natural to them, there's not a damn thing we can say about it.
Huh?
There's much we can learn by revisiting the past.
Oh, it's over.
Only natural that I survived. But with all this continuous combat, even I have some cause for complaint.
Looks like the young ones are at their limit.
The battlefront's increased and we've been fighting non-stop. Seems about time the rookies would feel it.
What a disgrace. When I was their age, Nope. Not good. I'm becoming preachy as I get older. Guess there's no avoiding it. When we get back, we'll have to rejuvenate them a bit.
Do you mean that tradition from the main force?
I sure do. You in, Jorder?
Yes, First Sergeant.
Good of you to make it, gentlemen.
Good gravy, you've got some nerve rounding us up like this. At least let me get some rest and relaxation on my days off.
Don't be like that. The First Sergeant has a very important mission. Give him your full attention, you two.
An important mission?
From this point forward, we will conduct an infiltration op on the shower room.
Whoa!
What the
whoa!
deuce?
You can't do that, Daryl. Bridget and the other ladies are all using it right now. Oh, don't tell me you want to spy on them while they shower. That'd be terrible. What are you thinking?
I'll do it!
What? Mr. Isaac, at least think it over a little.
Silence. Didn't your mommy teach you to respect your elders?
My elders?
Oh, well, I just wanted to be a proper senior to my juniors who have seen non-stop conflict. Bloom, haven't you built up a lot of fatigue? There's the body, yes, but more importantly, I mean your spirit.
My spirit?
Men are simple creatures. If they see something nice, that alone will fill them with the strength to overcome any obstacle. Fierce combat on the front line abuses the body and wears down the spirit. However, if you engrave those two hills from your memory into your soul, you can overcome any kind of hell. That's what men are. Don't you agree?
2 hills.
Within your memories, do you have such hills that can comfort your soul?
Sir! No, sir!
Then let us witness them together, so that you too can overcome the hell of tomorrow.
What's more, this operation will unify us men further.
Huh. Typically, I'd be far too refined for such lowly lechery. But beauty bewitches both princes and paupers. I dare say all's fair in love, war, and wantonness.
Well said, Isaac.
Hey, Bloom, Isaac said this much. If you don't do this, you're not a man. Now be true to yourself. Don't you want to see him too? Helena's hills?
Whoa, Bridget, those are huge! And Tilda's a 10 out of 10. Wow, who'd have thunk Helena's skin was so smooth? Thanks. Your skin's amazingly soft, too.
Stop messing around and start washing yourselves, the both of you.
I'll do it! I'm sure this will blow up in our faces, but no regrets.
I knew it. I knew you were a man among men. Let's do this. Commence operation.
I better keep myself beautiful like Tilda. I'm kind of worried about my tum. I think I'm getting love handles.
Looks good on a girl your age.
You know it. More cushion for the pushin'. You're so cute and squishy. Ooh, like here and there. Sarah, stop! That tickles.
I feel a nosebleed coming on.
At least do it after you see the real thing.
All right, let's open the door to...
What are you doing?
Hamlet! It's not what it looks like, Captain. This is an operation to supervise the shower room.
Chill, Jorder.
If you're doing what I think you're doing, you better stop now.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, you're a man too, so you understand, don't you? The meaning behind our actions. I beg you, overlook it just this once.
As your commanding officer, I can't allow that.
Ha! Trying to act all cool just when things are getting hot. Must be hard being the captain, hmm? Deep down, you'd like to sneak a peek too, wouldn't you, you covert pervert?
Please, Captain, I need to see the Twin Hills.
So, you're the mastermind behind this, Daryl.
Sorry, Captain. I gave these young ones a dream, so I can't stand down now.
Can't let you act cool on your own, First Sergeant. I'll accompany you.
This fight is for our hopes and dreams. I can't give up now. Besides, I finally have a reason to pound you into oblivion!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I need this.
Is that the way you want to play this? Fine by me.
Huh? Captain?
I see now how serious you all are. I won't stop you.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Did he decide to turn a blind eye?
As if. He ran because he was afraid I'd beat him off.
Maybe he was just doing his job, but decided to look the other way. Looks like the captain's a nice guy after all.
The captain's a considerate man.
It appears you're all done talking.
Yep, with this we can...
Did you really think you wouldn't be discovered after all that noise?
Bloom, what were you thinking? You're better than this. Maybe I'll get a little bit nasty, just this once.
The captain knew. He realized that we'd been found out.
He made it look like a retreat, but he won tactically. Well played, Captain.
Hope you boys are ready.
That covers everything we needed to discuss. Anyone have any objections?
None here.
Same.
A perfect plan as always.
Love clocking out early. Hey, how about we order out and knock back a few cold ones here at the hideout?
That's a great idea. I'm always game for any invitation to drink.
We have been leaving right after our meetings lately. I suppose it's fine once in a while.
Count me in. I'm pretty hungry.
Sure, why not?
That settles it. Amsal and I can grab the grub. What do you want to eat? I got a hankering for steak myself. Big, tender, and dripping with meat juice.
I want steak too.
I would prefer something a bit lighter. How about fish?
Fish sounds good. I had steak for lunch.
I think I'll have fish too.
Say what? And you call yourselves men?
Why not just buy both?
It's bad enough we'll be buying booze by the barrel thanks to Vi. We should probably keep the rest of the order simple.
I'd rather not increase the number of us going to the store. As a precaution, it's better that we're not seen together.
True. One side has to yield, then.
The majority says fish. You should concede to us, Basil.
I don't wanna. Plus, Vi's on my side. True gentlemen ought to concede to a lady's tastes. Besides, fish meat's practically a vegetable. I want steak, a real man's meat.
All right. We'll settle this the usual way. Got it?
Damn Skippy. Steak or fish, what'll it be? Let's leave it up to Lady Luck.
So be it.
Go for it.
What's up, Vi? Something on your mind?
Oh, no, not really. I was just wondering when we started deciding things with a coin toss.
Oh, that was...
Hey, you forgot already? The first coin toss was over what to play when we were kids.
Wait, that's incorrect. It was when we argued over the name of this hideout.
What are you talking about? The first time we did it was to decide what colored bouquet to give Miss Maria.
I can't believe you guys. Those are all completely different incidents.
Hell nah, my mind's a steel trap. Come on, guys, remember? We used to fight over playing tag or playing house, yeah? Saul wanted to play house, so I called him a girl. Then he started crying and turned it into a big freaking deal. That's when someone said we should flip a coin, and the rest is history.
You're the one who needs to remember. It was when we were exploring the ruins. We found this place and were trying to decide what to call it. Amlet, Violet, and you wanted hideout, while Freet and I wanted secret base. Neither side would yield. That was the first incident we started using the coin toss.
I'm telling you, it was when we couldn't decide on Miss Maria's birthday present. We couldn't decide whether a red or blue bouquet best suited her. No one would budge. That's the first fight we solved with a coin toss.
I remember how you were oddly worked up about that, Am. You insisted that Miss Maria would look better with blue.
You could have left that part out.
Okay, well, let's put that particular mystery aside for now.
Agreed.
Anyway, I'm hungry. Let's choose if we'll have steak or fish quickly.
Do it, Baz.
Alrighty, heads for steak, tails for fish. No hard feelings. Now, let's do this. Ha-ha! It's heads! Real meat it is! Savory, succulent steak!
Rules are rules, Saul.
So be it. However, we're buying plenty of vegetables to eat on the side, Basil.
Sure, whatever. Come on, ladies, let's bring home the bacon.
Good grief. If we didn't have the coin toss, we might never stop fighting. Anyway, I wonder who first suggested we use it. I can't seem to remember that either.
I did.
Really?
Miss Maria gave me this book, an adventure story, and I fell in love with the main character. Anytime he and his friends disagreed, they'd flip a coin to decide what to do. When I told you all about it, we started doing it too.
Oh, I remember that book. The one that went, heads or tails, no hard feelings, right?
Yep, that's what the main character always said. I read one of those parts to you all. Everyone liked it, so we decided to solve our own arguments with a coin toss too. No matter how big or small.
So that's how it went. We should be thanking you then. Because of that rule, we haven't gone our separate ways, even with all our bickering.
Truth is, the real reason I suggested it is because of something Miss Maria said to me.
Oh?
We'd often read that novel together. When we reached the coin toss scene, she saw how absorbed I was, patted my head and said, "Try to be like the main character." In other words, to be the kind of person who watches out for their friends no matter what, who sticks with them. I promised her I would. Now that I'm older, I finally understand. I think she was worried that one day we might have a fight that split us apart. We were orphans, the only family we had. Without each other, we'd have no one. So if you're going to thank anyone, thank Miss Maria. It's because of her that we've stayed together all these years.
I see. Miss Maria really has taught us so many things. Wait a minute. Since you clearly remember who told us about the coin toss, that means you also remember why we started using it in the first place.
Whoops, you got me.
I knew it! So why didn't you say it sooner?
I was going to, but none of you would budge. And I was hungry.
That's the reason? Geez, you really do things at your own pace. Now stop keeping it to yourself and tell me what it is.
Okay. As soon as everyone's back. Looks like we'll be walking down memory lane tonight.
This is a true story.
I can understand that soldiers die during war. However, according to your story, Professor, Amlet the traitor went out of his way to kill one of the Empire's grand generals. Why did he go to such lengths?
There's a reason behind his actions, as well as why this grave was built as the traders had requested. It could all be seen through the actions of the princess after she had witnessed him kill the grand general.
Why don't we catch our breath?
Nay, I will carry on. Commencing operation! Jutland! Oh no! Oh water! Turn the tides! Oh water! Turn the tides!
You mustn't push yourself too hard.
Our next operation approaches. I must prove myself by then. During our first mission, I was not but a burden. I wish for my mind to be as well honed as this blade. Only then will my soul know peace.
Are you referring to the soldier you slayed?
My dreams have been haunted by that moment. That, however, is because I knew so little of combat. One who mourns the death of an enemy has no place in war. Because I have declared to my people that I will continue to stand at the front lines, I cannot allow my heart to falter.
They say to pity a starving, dying animal is to show great empathy. But to show great empathy means to put yourself at risk. Wild animals do not worry for other wild animals. To them, life is the never-ending struggle to survive, to find food. It's the same for us on the battlefield. There's no room for empathy.
'Tis a harsh world we live in.
Indeed it is.
From the palace terrace, everything looks black and white.
That's why you picked up the sword, Your Highness. Because you have a responsibility, both as a citizen and as royalty.
Just so.
I wouldn't want you to lose your emotional investment in all this.
Nor would I. Yet that is precisely why I worry about Amlet.
I've pored over countless records, but there is nothing on him prior to his adoption. The lack of information on him is highly unusual. Did he share anything with you during your time at the Institute?
Not at all. He never was the type to talk about his past.
Huh.
Perhaps I will ask the professor.
Professor?
Our former teacher. I am certain she would...
Your Highness! Finally, I found you. Don't you know how troublesome it is when you go out without telling me where?
She needed a quiet place to practice her swordsmanship. Can't get any training done with you bothering her. Had we told you, you would just follow along and pester us here. Like you're doing now.
Oh, hush. Now, milady, let's return to the palace. I'll train you myself if you please. I've wielded a sword against my nagging brother many a time, so I'm confident in my skills. In fact, I'm positive your training would go better with me.
Absolutely not. You never hold back. Or something to happen to the princess.
I never held back against you because you're my brother. If that wasn't obvious, it's no wonder you can't find love, despite sharing some of my good looks.
You two are thick as thieves, as always.
Is that how it seems?
Indeed. I already envied your kinship, but the bond you both share really is something special.
Huh.
What kind of sibling would you wish for, Princess? A kind and caring big sister? Or a rambunctious little brother?
Let me see. Either way, I certainly would be content. But if I had to choose, I'd prefer an elder brother. One on whom I could always rely. Someone like Godot, for instance.
You are too kind, Princess.
Oh, is that... Are you blushing?
We should return to headquarters. It's nearly time to discuss our next operation.
Already? I was so engaged in our practice, I suppose I lost track of the hour. Let us go then. Good day to you, Miranda.
Guess my big brother's got a soft spot, after all.
Knowledge will help you grow. You're quite studious. How splendid. There's much we can learn by revisiting the past. This is a true story. Even the young individuals who would later be branded as traitors, each had a place to call their home. Fried Eriksson was a columnist who earned his acclaim by often contributing to famous newspapers. His provocative pieces stimulated patriotism in people and led the citizenry of Jutland toward jingoistic tendencies. Basil Sabanci inherited his adoptive father's company and factory. Through hard work, he solidified his position in the Ragnite industry and used his resources to support Jutland's forces. Violet Sand was in military intelligence, although no detailed records of her remain. She had infiltrated and gathered intel on not only the Ruzi Empire, but various other world powers all by herself. The facts surrounding her only came to light in recent years due to more in-depth investigation and research techniques. Solomon Kallenberg, a prominent member of Jutland's parliament, was said to be the brains behind the traitors. A capable and elegant man from an affluent family, his reputation was renowned in political and social circles. He thrust himself into politics, suppressed the non-radical factions of parliament, and allowed the war to continue. Amlet Gronkir's facade is well documented through his victorious achievements during the war. The young hero who led the anti-Valkyria squad. Without him, the Liberation War would not have been won. As you can see, they all have different facets. Knowing each one will bring us closer to the truth behind the traitors.
Nice.
Welcome. Come back soon.
What's up?
Welcome. Come again.
Yo.
What is it?
Come on in.
Come back anytime.
Welcome. Have a good one.
Good day to you.
Hey, Captain.
How are you?
Need something?
Hey, Captain.
Welcome. Come again.
Nice. Yeah. Hey.
Terribly sorry. Well done.
What's the matter? My apologies.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Well done. Yo! Hell yeah! What do you want? Pretty good, yeah? How about this? Pretty good, yeah? Pretty good, yeah? How about this? See ya.
What's the matter? Oh, what's this? We've got a new assignment. What's the matter? Op details are as follows. That is all. Just...
Let's do this!
Who did this?
Let's go!
Wonderful.
He died because of the
Right
rush.
beside you.
He died because of the rush.
I'm going in.
Far too
I
loyal.
won't go in. Here we go.
I'll blow you away. I'll show you how to
Time
play.
to shine.
Surprise, dipshits.
I left you.
I'm a prince among paupers. Me, long
Can't run away now. I'm going in.
It's curtains.
I left you.
Too slow.
Here we go.
Well done.
Nice.
Now I'm even stronger!
Hey, Captain.
Welcome. Have a good one.
Come on in. How about this? Come back anytime.
Welcome. Come again.
Our next mission is to seize the Ruse Viceroy office in Ipseria. The anti-Valkyria squad will provide a distraction, drawing the enemy forces away from Jutland's main army. Should the enemy barricade themselves, we'll join the main army, surround the city, and overwhelm the Viceroy's office. Either we annihilate their troops or force them to retreat. Regardless, the Ruse threat leaves Ipseria.
So we drive the Empire from their domain, placing the country back in the hands of its citizens. And then?
I don't care what comes after.
Perhaps you should. I worry for the Ipsarian people, and the long-term consequences of our victory.
We haven't won yet. You know that, right?
Of course. Though I must ask you, as a squad mate and friend, have you considered what we leave in the battle's wake?
Here we go again.
I beg your pardon?
You always get ahead of yourself.
Must you even take issue with my forethought?
In war, the only thing that matters is the enemy in front of you. Distractions lead to death. Get that through your head.
Oh, well, I never. I should say the distracted one.
Please, Princess, calm down.
Godot. My apologies. 'Twould seem I'm behaving improperly again.
Is this going to happen every time they're in the same room?
Pish-posh! Enough of this plebeian poppycock. I shan't name any names, but the fish rots from the head. Perhaps we need a new captain, a true leader, like myself.
I thought I'd never get used to seeing a lover's spat, but Once you get used to it, it's not so bad. I guess it's a bit like our unit's tradition.
I can see it. That's a fitting description, First Sergeant.
I swear, you two are never serious. Ew, no girl's gonna go for some mean old man. Get a clue, you two.
I rescind my previous statement. Well, let's be more serious then. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Bridget?
I don't care either way. Just do what you want.
I don't know, you still look pretty pissed. You're scrunching your face so hard it's making new forehead wrinkles. Don't come crying to me again if you can't get rid of them this time.
Wait, crying again? As in, you've watched Miss Bridget weep? Frailty, thy name is woman.
Maybe you should just drop it, Isaac.
Methinks the ladies doth protest too much.
That is all. They haven't decided when the op will commence, but count on it starting sooner than later. Prep accordingly. Dismissed.
What?
I knew you could do it.
Awesome!
Huh?
Yeah! How are you?
What's the matter? Seems that way. Yo! What do you want? See ya. What do you want? Pretty good, yeah?
See ya. Yo. What do you want? See ya.
How you doing?
Nice work.
Oh, did you need something?
Captain Gronkair!